Hey guys, welcome back to another part. Actually, there were 2 episodes in between that I decided not to upload. My main intention is to get like the most one-to-one reflection of my gameplay experience in the playthrough. So uploading almost everything, but this was just too boring. I was just roaming about this legendary animal location and it simply is not there. And the game also doesn't notify you always whether the animal is here or not. And without finding its clues, you cannot, just by coincidence stumble into it. It simply really is like a setup. You have to find its clues and then track those clues and then you will find it. Yesterday I was like an hour over here and also bitching about the game because it are minor grievances like that. It really took me like an hour and a half or something. Only like in the last minute of yesterday's footage, I finally noticed that if you do this dead eye, you normally see like some kind of flying particles, which I don't really see now, but maybe if I go, I have to go the other direction a bit. That are usually an indication of plants that you can pick. But so I was like, yeah, okay, I there's no need to go to those particles because that are simply regular plants. Only to notice like finally after like a long time that actually the clue of the legendary animal has like a similar indicator effect. Also the flying particles, only a bit higher and a bit more gold colored. So then I was like, okay, tomorrow, that is now today, I'm gonna boot it up and know what to do and get on the trail of that legendary animal. And I did get on its trail, but then I was in my weapon wheel, or actually my item wheel. And then I was like, oh damn, I don't have the rifle equipped. Well, I did have it equipped, but I was simply in the... God damn it. I was in the item wheel instead of the weapon wheel. And then I exit here. These are the indicators I meant. What usually simply indicates a plant or a flower, but it also indicates the clues. But so I was wrongfully in the assumption that I didn't have my weapon equipped, rifle equipped. Then I accidentally hit the setup camp button. And then the animation started for setting up camp and then I lost the animal again. Afterwards I tried to find it again and just like now I have no idea whether it is actually in the area or not. Because apparently sometimes it is and sometimes it just leaves the area. And the game has no consistent way of informing you, of notifying you whether the animal is here or so. Whether or not you are simply wasting precious time of your life with just roaming about a boring piece of grassland searching for something that is not there, or whether there's actually some purpose of looking around for clues because the animal is in the area. So, and the fact that that is not consistently conveyed to the player is just a major oversight. I mean, you have like 15 or something legendary animals. That could mean like 15 hours that you're simply roaming about. And like only after an hour per animal noticing like, oh, it's probably not even in the area. So better stop looking. That is a lot of wasted time. Which could be easily solved by having some kind of notification like, yeah, Joe, you can better stop looking because the animal is not here. It it's mind blowing, and this, yeah, I was really in a good mood starting today's playthroughs, but it really, it's not for nothing that I decided to not upload 2 hours of footage. And that's simply because, yeah, it was worthless. It was time wasted. And that combined with the clunky controls and the inconsistent contextual, or not inconsistent, but illogical contextual button double functions.
Stay there.
It can all become pretty damn frustrating. For instance, now I've been just before I started this episode, I've been sleeping for 20 hours in my tent. So you would, and it's daytime, you would assume that even if that animal was left the area, that it would have returned now. But actually, I'm having a really hard time thinking it returns. And I am in the legendary animal area, and it doesn't give me any pointer as to whether sometimes totally randomly it will give up a screen pop-up saying, yeah, you're entering a legendary animal area, but now it does not. So, and in that pop-up it usually says like, yeah, the animal is here or the animal is not here, but that pop-up is just totally hit or miss. It is, yeah, it's simply very poor game design. Very, very poor. So we have some plants over here and nothing more than those plants. I actually should clean up my camp, but I will just leave it be for now for 1 sec. I do remember that when I did find a clue of that animal, and I'm not sure whether those clues pop up at the same location each time. Would actually be cooler if they wouldn't. But I did remember that initially the clue was somewhere near this river. The first clue. But these are not clues, these are simply plants. I will get some plants, why not? We also, with berries, it's cool. We have like this challenge that we have to collect 5 berry-like plants. So I think we just collected 1, so that's good. But again, you have no idea how long I now have been in this area simply hunting a stupid bug. It is incredible. It is incredible.
I'm doing just fine out here.
I do like games which challenge you more than being like foolproof and for each skill level. Timber rattlesnake. No. So I do like a challenge, but this is just too much. This is just too frustrating. Too time consuming without any payoff. Nothing whatsoever. It's simply roaming about and hoping that you will find something, and with the chances that you will not find anything being way bigger than the chances of finding anything. I do wonder why now all of a sudden there is like a smokestack over here. I can check it out. Maybe it's my own camp, but I don't think so. Oh, it is my own camp. Alright, no, I was actually starting this episode thinking, I can now easily get on the track of the legendary animal, but again, it doesn't seem to be here. There are no clues. So I have been burning my fingers too often here with just roaming about for hours. So I am going to try to sleep a bit more. Probably that's not possible because I slept pretty recently, but hopefully it is possible. Oh man, this is frustrating. This is really, really frustrating. At least we can sleep. That's good. You can find treasure maps that lead to new treasure chests. Keep an eye out for treasure hunters in the wilderness and treasure maps for sale. Okay, whatever. I really don't care about treasure maps now. What the hell? I mean, like a legendary animal location, and the game is bugging me about treasure maps. You know what? I'm taking Lizzie with me. It's a bit quicker.
Yep. Slow it up.
Any clue, peoples, that are just simply plants over there?
Yep. Whoa!
That could be a clue.
Yeah!
Don't think it is, but we could try.
Easy, easy.
Nope, that are berries. Let's pick some berries. Any clue, peoples? Maybe over here. No, again, irregular plants. Wow.
Come on.
Any clues, peoples? Nothing. Maybe something over there. Don't think so, but let's check it out. No, these are simply tobacco plants. Or carrots, whatever. Man, this is the most time-consuming shit ever. Sorry for cursing, but fuck this shit. Sorry, but I really have to curse it out of my system. And it's, yeah, in the in-game or in the YouTube episode, it will only be like 2 hours or so. But I really have been here like, all in all, maybe 3 to 4 hours finding a stupid legendary animal. And now it's been taking so much time that I simply cannot leave now. That would be just too big of a waste. Picking up the carrots for Lizzie. Wow. Checking out the timer. Okay, still have half an hour. Alright, I'm getting back to the location. I have to get back around here. It used to then give a notification like, hey, you're entering legendary animal territory. But that's also totally random. Like whether it will give you that notification. Ah, here it is. You have entered legendary animal territory. Hunt this legendary animal by finding and inspecting clues. Finally! Finally I get that notification. And also the notification that if it would not be here in this area, there's a clue. So that's probably it. You really have to get that notification, and only then will the clues trigger. Because when I just got up, not too long when starting this episode, and I was looking to here, those big golden particle cones were not here. So it simply is. You do have to get that first in notification, like, hey, you entered legendary territory, and only then do the clues trigger, which is poor game design, because that notification doesn't always trigger. That's the annoying part. And yeah, even worse, it hardly ever triggers.
Don't seem close.
Yeah, where the hell is it? Oh my god, this is annoying. Not the coyote track. Oh. Wow.
Must be near.
Oh man. There it is. Alright, I am taking some scent, cover scent. I am taking out my rifle with high velocity bullets. And I'm going to try to shoot it. Yes. Phew! Finally. Jesus Christ. It will not be a good pelt, but finally I've got it. God damn it. Don't even like hunting. Whoa. Sorry, animal, but it's only a game. Alright, so at least we got it. Let's see whether now it is yeah, okay, it's crossed out. Let's see where our camp was.
Whoa, easy.
Where the hell was that camp of ours? So I can clean it up and do not cause any wildfires.
Easy, whoa. Yeah.
There was supposed to be a smokestack or something I saw earlier. Maybe the fire died.
Yeah.
I think the camp was somewhere around here.
Easy now.
Oh, inconsistencies like these. It's so much time wasted.
Yep.
Maybe it's on our map? Yes, it's on our map. Okay, so that's just my bad. Here it is. Alright, it is 22:51. I am going to tear down the camp. And I am going to call it a night because, yeah, this was a real exercise in frustration. Maybe it now only took like some half an hour or something, but all in all, shooting that bug took me like 4 hours or something. And I really cannot bring up the energy now to go to a trapper or to a fence to sell the legendary hide. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow for that to get some renewed energy, because this was yeah, too frustrating. Anyways, yeah, I will not say hope you enjoyed, because again, I can hardly imagine anyone having enjoyed listening to my bickering, but it is what it is. It's in such a big game like this, there is 80% cool time and super immersion and appreciation for what the developers did, and 20% time is like yeah, frustration with no game is perfect, the controls are a bit clunky, the graphics are a bit smudgy, and the legendary animals, like, that you can be brought into an area and looking for them for half an hour without any clue whatsoever whether the animal is there or not. It's just bad game design. So, but that's seriously, it's not even 20% of the whole. Maybe it's like 10% frustration, 90% super cool game. So tomorrow we will continue with the 90% super cool game and hope to see you there. For the meantime, guys, as always, do not forget yourself to keep on gaming. See you later.